Hi, Meredith. How are you? I'm glad that you can talk through your protein bar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good, and I am doing so much better than I have been over the last few weeks. As everyone who has had any contact with me or heard any part of our podcast, I've been throwing myself a pity party every day and being like, my back hurts. I can't do anything. I can't function. Right. Okay. So
No, you're a human. It's
I know.
okay.
I
Wow.
know. I know. But I was really in a funk. And I feel like I am still kind of working to pull myself out of said funk. But I wanted to talk today about how you pull yourself out of a funk. Like, how do you pull yourself out? How I'm pulling myself out. Um, and let's just chat about funks and how we get out, how we crawl out of them.
I love this. Let's do it. We're going from very mildly thriving to tip top,
Yeah,
fucking
like
thriving.
we're gonna be thriving
Yeah. Is
by
it
the end.
because we watched Heated Rivalry? Because that's really why I'm thriving. I don't know if it has to do with the hormones or what, but I feel better.
Yeah.
Are
Uh,
are
yeah.
you can I talk about Saturday?
You can, and I'm going to talk about
See, that's
Saturday
why.
a little bit later. But
Okay.
if you want to start off with talking about your experience watching Heated Rivalry and burning out your vibrator, we certainly can talk about that.
I did none of those things.
A friend of
No.
ours may have.
Yeah, she was a real advocate because we started out, the plan was to watch the Barbie movie, and then she started talking about how much she loves Heated Rivalry. And I was like, well, I have heard about it. Again, we talked about, I don't really start new TV shows, but with peer pressure and, you know,
Little
some,
choice given.
yeah, someone else doing it for me. I was like, yeah, let's fucking do it. And, 4 episodes later, Kimberly's like, okay, I need to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm like, everyone needs to leave now.
I'm like,
It's past
oh,
my bedtime.
okay. And for the record, I came home and finished the rest of the season,
Yeah.
and it was 1,000% worth it. Great show if you haven't seen it. So, anyways, you can go on about.
Okay.
I don't want to give any spoilers about Heated Rivalry. Heated Rivalry. So just go watch it.
Yeah.
It's
If
adorable
you
and
haven't
sweet
yet.
and hot and all the things.
Yeah. I didn't know that we were so into hockey now.
I mean,
So
I was into parts of hockey, but now I'm into more parts of hockey. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see if hockey teams start to see a shift in their demographic
Yeah.
and you start seeing more women showing up because like women are like, it's a boy aquarium, which is funny because they're kind of all covered in padding. So you can't really see them. So I think the boy aquarium would be better for like rugby because they don't wear any padding. And don't they wear those short shorts?
Yeah, I was talking about this with someone recently because World Cup is coming to
Mm.
Seattle in June. And we were like, this opens the doors for so many things. Like rugby can come too. And then me and the girls at work were just like, so when is rugby coming here? And how
I
do
think
we
we
get
have
tickets?
rugby.
Oh my God. Tell
Yeah.
me,
We'll have to plan an outing.
sweaty guys just like running into each other. Yeah.
Well, and then they like lift each other up by their like shorts.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Man.
wow. Didn't I didn't realize rugby was a contact sport.
Ah, we're just as bad. We're just as bad as guys.
Yeah, really we are.
Yeah.
Josh actually made a comment because he overheard some of our conversation and he's like, oh, I realized that like guys and girls are pretty much the same. And I was like, yeah, I kinda think so. It's really not all that different.
No,
But
we still objectify.
yeah. Okay. So since I've gotten home and been incredibly uncomfortable, I've just kind of wanted to wallow. I've been really bad about calling or talking on the phone with anyone because I just don't feel well. So I don't want to talk about it. Like, I don't wanna call my mom and have her be like, "Well, did you try, apple juice?" And I'll be like, "Mom, no, like, just
Eat a
stop."
banana, you'll feel better.
Yeah.
What?
My brother says that no matter what was wrong with him, that my mom always asked him if he had to poop. Like, "Oh, do you have to poop?"
That's so funny.
Yeah. I don't remember my mom doing that as much with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because girls don't poop, remember?
Right, of course, yes. So, I get home, I'm basically incapable of doing almost anything. Like, I can't really sit, I still wasn't sleeping well, wasn't even wanting to play The Sims. Yeah,
That's how you know she's not doing well, y'all.
yeah, that's how you know. That is how you know. And I kinda realized that, like, if I let this go on for too long, then I'm really gonna back myself into a corner and I'm not gonna get better. So I made doctor's appointments and started physical therapy and doing all of this. But I also had a few other things that I've been doing to try to keep myself off of the dark side. Physical pain is very real and you can't necessarily do a whole lot about it, but preserving your mental health when you're going through something physical is super important. And so that's kind of what I was trying to do. So,
Yeah. So what you're telling me is you've also been wearing out your vibrator?
how did you
Totally.
know? Who
Totally
told you?
kidding, folks. You did. No.
I don't have
With
a
your
vibrator
eyes.
anymore. It was literally smoking and no, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Okay. So these are some of the things that I'm doing to pull myself out, right? Of my funk. So one of the things that I've done in the past that has been really helpful is once I acknowledge that I'm really going through something, is picking like a mantra. I don't even know if mantra is the right word for it, but saying something to myself, like when I start to spiral, like in this case, like I'm so tired of being in pain. I'm so frustrated. I can't do anything. And then I just kind of bring my mantra to the surface and say it to myself. My
Mantra.
mantra.
I was like, you would have said it to me, bitch.
Oh, 100%. Um, and it's something that has worked really well for me. In this case, I keep telling myself, like, progress isn't linear. We're taking this one day at a time.
I like that. I'm only laughing because our brains work very differently. When I'm in a funk, I'm just like, you're just so good at being positive. And I
Me?
struggle. Yeah, I struggle sometimes. I like, man, when I'm having a tough
Weird.
time, it's hard for me to have those like, everything's okay, everything's going to be fine.
But I'm
Progress
not
isn't
saying that.
linear. Oh,
I'm not saying that to myself because I know everything isn't okay. I'm saying progress isn't linear. We're taking this one day at a time. And it's
okay.
almost like that, like, stop of like, hey, stop, collaborate, and listen.
Listen.
I suspect for a brand new edition. No, it's like, are those even the
Yes,
lyrics?
I think so. That that's
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
Check one for Kimberly with the rap lyrics. Who are you?
Yeah. I grew up in Idaho.
Wow,
Shh,
as
don't tell
white
anyone.
as white can be.
I
And it
know.
shows. I'm kidding. God damn it.
Don't I look
No,
a little tan? I like I got some sun recently. It's fine.
you look like
Carry
you put
on.
some bronzer on, but yeah. Look, I know how white you are. You have the 1080p,
I
like,
do, yeah.
and I'm still kind of fuzzy because
You're
old computer.
720. Yeah.
Yep.
You're stuck in 2018.
Oh, sorry. Help me, I'm poor. Uh, damn it, I was gonna say something. Oh, I actually think I have been better with the internal monologue like that. I think historically I've been bad about being like, well, things feel fucked, so you might as well just order a bunch of DoorDash and wallow in self pity
Yeah, eat that
and
ice cream.
eat that ice cream. But lately, I have been much better about being like, okay, one bad day does not a fuck up make, so it's okay. And tomorrow will be better. And even if it's not, it's just a couple of days. It'll be fine.
Yep. So maybe next time you find yourself in a little spiral, you can try having a little mantra or a
Okay. A
mantra.
mantra.
You can have a mantra too.
You can have yourself a mantra.
All right. Anyway,
What else?
um, the other thing I've been doing is being really cautious of what I consume. And I don't mean that in just like food. I also mean that in what I've been reading and what shows I've been watching and how much time I'm spending on social media. And I'm trying not to consume like a lot of political stuff. I'm trying not to consume true crime and watching stuff that's funny. Like, oh, I'm watching Bridgerton or Schitt's Creek, or I watched all 7 seasons of Younger again and reading like romance books. Okay, those episodes are 20 minutes long. So you take your judgment and
Yes, I
you
did
go
roll
watch some
my
Jeopardy.
I was gonna say I did roll my eyes, but I watched the same 5 shows. Like
Yeah.
I'm laughing because that is your one show, and it's at least a show that people know about. I watch weird shit, so
Yeah,
that's
you
fine.
do. That's
That's
okay.
fine. Or Jeopardy. Hey, I want you to know, I talked to my brother and sister-in-law the other night, and she was like, "We've actually been watching Jeopardy since you brought that up." And I was like, I'm a trendsetter.
Yeah, you are. Your mom's a whore. Not your mom. Trip. Can you cut that?
Mom, you heard her. I didn't have anything to do with it.
That's not what I meant.
She said that you seem really nice,
No, I was
so
trying to be
how
Sean
horrible.
Connery.
I know.
Your
Trebek,
mother's
your
a
mom's
whore.
a whore. Ah.
Cool.
Anyways, that's from Celebrity Jeopardy on SNL. We're not just total assholes.
Yeah.
Go watch it.
I'm not
Educate
actually
yourself.
calling Meredith's mother a whore.
No.
Um, so the other
Love your
thing that
mom.
I've been doing is leaning into routines because motivation is fickle and it is fucking hard when you are in a funk to find motivation. So the routines that you know that work, leaning into those and then adding things that bring joy or that make me feel good. I haven't been using my Peloton, but I've been replacing that with yoga and a lot of stretching. And I've been doing like yin yoga. I've started journaling again and I got myself some protein powder so that like first thing in the morning I eat something with protein.
I'm so bad
And
at that.
yeah, but I've been sitting in the hot tub to like
Ugh.
make myself well, it's like you could take a bath or like a shower and just kind of stand in the water for a little bit.
I'm just picturing myself in my one-person shower in like a bucket with just like hot water raining down on my face, sitting in a bucket. Like, is this what she meant? Is this supposed to feel good?
I'm squished.
Water's hitting my face and I have sensory issues. Make it stop.
She lied.
Ugh. No,
Uh,
I love a hot tub. That sounds amazing. I think that's why I like hot yoga so much. It's just like workout plus sauna at the same time.
yeah, being warm is really important. And I've been trying to do like stretching and then hot tub so that like I'm like stretched and
Loosey goosey, ready to
yeah,
go.
I'm like a made of clay. Never mind.
I was like, what?
Well,
No, I get it.
Gumby. Gumby.
Yeah, like Stretch
Gumbo?
Armstrong or
Yeah.
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 It's Gumby, not Gumbo.
I said Gumby and then I was like, Gumbo? I don't know.
Your brother's in New Orleans like, no, bitch, that's the food we eat down here, not the stretchy green guy.
Yeah.
Uh
Anyway.
anyway, I do want to agree with the routines thing, and something I've been doing to help myself with sticking with the routines, because that's historically been very hard for me, is and I'm a work in progress. I still write out way too many things to do throughout the day. I'm like, these are the things that I need to do, but it's like in the grand scheme of things, not everything I need to do today. So at the end of the day, when I'm like, oh, I didn't get to do all of the things that I wanted to do, I'll like count out the things that I actually did accomplish and be like, you should actually really be
Yeah.
proud that you accomplished 5 of the tasks on that list, because there have been many a days where you didn't accomplish any. So Better than 0. Look at us. Look at us. I think we're thriving.
I think
Ah,
so. I think so. I'm really feeling so much better. The other thing I've been doing is getting ready even when I have nowhere to go.
ooh, that one is still hard for me.
So it's like showering, washing my hair, doing my hair, like putting on a bit of makeup. It just makes me feel better.
Put
And
together.
yeah, and some of it like when I am getting ready, I put in my AirPods, I listen to something, or
I do
sometimes I
that
listen to
too.
music, sometimes I watch a show, and sometimes I would listen to a podcast. I listen to a podcast about starting a cult, so I feel like I'm even more knowledgeable about starting a cult. So if anyone wants to join my cult, please send us a message. You can send us a text below and
You'll
join.
probably be able to see your boobs, so
Yeah. So
so yeah.
so yeah.
It is Kimberly's
There's
lifelong dream to start a cult, so anybody who's interested, just let us know. We'll come up with a really fun, mildly thriving cult where we just talk about positive affirmations. What? Wouldn't that be awesome
mildly
if we
thriving is thriving enough. Mildly
mildly
thriving is
thriving is
thriving
thriving
enough.
enough?
Mildly
Mildly
thriving is
thriving is
thriving
thriving
enough.
enough.
Mildly thriving is thriving enough. That's our mantra. Mantra.
Son of a
Sorry.
bitch. Wouldn't that be amazing though? Like historically, cults are just like fucking crazy people doing crazy things and have like people die or there's like abuse and we just start a cult where it's just like we're going to teach everyone to feel good about themselves even when things are just okay. Look at us
Yeah,
go.
I think that makes it not a cult though. We can call it a cult if we want to.
Alexa, what's the definition of a cult?
Is a group with unusual religious, spiritual, or philosophical beliefs and practices. It often involves extreme devotion to a person, idea, or object. The term has complex meanings across different contexts and time periods.
Okay,
Well, glad we
you heard it here.
got that squared away.
Yeah, I mean, it's not religious, but it's involving a central
I'm
idea.
God. Did you
Yeah.
not know that?
My bad.
I
Yeah.
am God.
She's God, guys. She
Well, if we make it a religion, then we can have the
Oh,
we don't have to pay
tax free.
taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Now we're thinking. I'm sure no one's ever had this thought before.
never. I
No.
don't think anyone's like, look at this loophole I found.
Thinking of other religious loopholes.
Like soaking.
Yep, that was one of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Back to what I was talking about.
My bad.
Um, not wearing pajamas all day, putting on clean clothes.
I was like, whoa. Not wearing pajamas, not in this cult.
No, you can wear pajamas in the cold,
Okay.
but you can't wear your pajamas during the day.
Man, maybe I should work on that part. I'm bad about getting ready. Like you were the one that was telling me like going to a doctor's appointment or just going to like normal things throughout the day, you always get up, pick out a nice outfit and put on makeup and put yourself together and the amount of times a doctor must have thought that I haven't showered in
Might
a
be
week.
homeless.
Yeah, does she have insurance? Is everything okay over here? Like
Well, I used to do that too of like, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to the doctor. And then Josh said something to me because he would get dressed up and he would wear like a sport coat and like his nice dress shoes, even if he was wearing like jeans and a t-shirt. And I was like, why do you get dressed up like to go to the doctor? And he's like, I want them to take me seriously. I want them to know that they need to take me seriously, that I am, smart and capable and successful and they're going to listen.
I
And
really like that.
I was like, oh damn, I'm doing that now. So doctor's appointments and stuff, I always make sure that I'm
Put together.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why that part of me is lazy. We can unpack that another time. But Boat Guy does the same thing. He like no matter where we're going, he makes himself look very presentable, and I'm just like, man, he always looks so put together, and it makes me want to not look disheveled next to him, you know?
Well, I also think it's easier for guys. Number one, like my
Yes.
husband can be in and out of the bathroom in 15 minutes. And I'm like, oh, 15 minutes. That was the amount of time that I spent in the shower. And then I have to blow dry my hair and then I have to curl it. And then I have to like
Then I have
put
to put on makeup.
this specific cream for my right eyebrow. And I can't use that on my left eyebrow. And, you know, like,
And apparently I have rosacea, so I have a 5-step skincare process now.
yeah. Yeah. And I have to do my makeup first before I can do my hair. And it's just like this whole thing. But I think if you just, you know,
I know.
plan ahead for it.
It goes back to the all or nothing mindset that I'm still working on. Like, looking presentable is not looking like you're ready for a night out. Those are two different things. For a while, I was going to work and not giving a shit what I look like. And I started to feel really bad about myself. I was like,
Mhm. Well, you want to be taken seriously at your job.
yeah. And I was like, I mean, I shower, but it's just like, I didn't put on makeup. I threw my hair back every day. And it was just like, as long as I made it, you know, I'm fine. But I was like, no, I need to make a change in that department. And so I got some like somewhat more professional clothing, and I would make sure that I do my hair in some way every day.
Mhm.
Like, it's not wet. That was my problem, was like getting in the shower and just leaving it wet. And I think that makes me look not put together if it looks like I just got out of the shower.
Yeah.
So I make sure my hair is done in some way, and I will put on mascara and blush. And that's like bare minimum. That's
Yeah.
okay.
I feel like for me, putting on like mascara, I like to put on concealer so that my eyes look normal and uh blush and mascara and lip and my
Mm.
brows have to be combed.
Well, yes, I do. I do stuff with my
Ugh.
eyebrows now. And I have
Yeah.
started doing stuff with my lips recently. It took until the last year to understand why anyone used lip liner. I was like, that is the biggest waste of a product. Like, who fucking uses that shit? And it's just because I had never used it. And then I started using it and I was like, oh my God, I feel
Get
like I look
me.
put together. Who am I?
Yeah. It
So,
doesn't have to be extravagant, but like doing something. And if I'm going to like a doctor's appointment and it's cold, like wearing a really nice coat. So we've talked about that topic.
we beat that dead horse.
Yes, we beat that topic to death. Um, the other thing that I did that I'm very proud of myself for doing was I reached out to my friends and I said, hey, I am in a funk. Can we get together? And I didn't think that it would happen very quickly because I want to say it was like a Thursday that I reached out.
You're
But
welcome.
yeah, thank you. Thank you, Meredith. I figured it would be a ways off, but I was like, "Hey, I'm in a funk. Can you guys come over and I'll make us pizza and we can watch a movie?" And I think I was even more vague than that because right away Meredith texted and was like, "Can we do it on Saturday? And you're hosting, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Okay, I'll bring pizzas." And then, you know, everyone else kind of agreed to come and uh
For the
I could
record, go ahead.
go ahead.
No, I just for the record, I don't just like volunteer my friends to host. If I had a place to host people, I absolutely would, but I don't. So,
No, I appreciate you clarifying.
could anyone else volunteer except for Meredith? Just because we can't fit 5 people in her apartment, but
I mean, we could. It would just be someone would have to stand on my shoulders and,
yeah.
um,
No,
that would
I
hurt
guess
my
we
back.
could. We could have like a couple people on the bed, couple people on the couch. I've got the little papasan chair. We can make it work.
Yeah. But
It'd be weird, but
I was trying to invite people to come to me because it's like the bar is low. I don't have to like go out and do anything. I also knew that being like, "Hey, come over and we'll watch a movie and eat some pizza." Not a lot of prep. I just needed to get some pizzas. Well, Meredith got the pizzas for us, and then everyone else showed up with stuff, and it was great. But it really did make me feel better, like laughing and joking and getting made fun of for my cool glasses. And
ooh, do we want to share that to the
we,
Instagram page?
yeah, oh yeah, we can share that to Instagram because I looked fucking sexy.
Y'all, did anybody know these glasses existed? Please explain this, because I'd never seen these before. You look like a jeweler with like the magnifying glass glasses. But
Yeah,
yeah, please
someone said
explain.
I look like I liked insects, and liked to watch you guys wanna see my
You guys
insects?
want to see my insect collection?
No, they're glasses so that you can lay flat and watch or read a book so that you're not, like, hunched up, like, sitting up a bit, you know?
Maybe if I had known that these existed 20 years ago, my posture wouldn't be like this consistently, but yep, never seen them before until we're all sitting on the couch and Kimberly's lying on her back on the floor with these fucking weird glasses. And then she sits up and turns around to talk to us and we're all just like, "I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously. What is happening right now?" And yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was cute.
But I do want to say, you saying like, "Hey guys, I'm in a funk. Can we do something?" It was nice to see that literally everyone in the group was like, "I have also been in a funk and have just been bad about reaching out." So, good reminder, like, we're all shitty at it and we all get it in those spots and just never hurts to ask. And
Yeah,
that's
and
what
if
friends are
everyone
for. Fuck.
Yeah, and I mean, I figured at least one person would probably be able to, like, do something, but everyone ended up being free, which was fantastic, and I think it made such a difference in my mental health. It could have been the softcore gay porn, but it also could have just been the fun company that I had to hang out with.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column D, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I see what
Hey. Oh,
I see what you did there. Yeah, I
thank you.
suggested that we watch the Barbie movie because I wanted to have something to throw out. I didn't want us to spend, do that 20-minute,
Which we would have.
yeah. I don't know. What do you want to watch? I don't know. What do you want to watch? I don't know. Let's watch this. Oh, I don't have that streaming service. None of us have it. So I wanted to have something picked out that I knew I had the streaming service and I didn't have to buy it. Because if I'm paying for these fucking streaming services, I'm not buying more content. No. Damn it.
Fuck.
So I picked the Barbie movie because it's, like, cute and uplifting and
And I know
whatever.
you're shocked, but I had never seen it, which I still haven't, but yeah.
I'm so surprised. I'm
Mhm.
so surprised that you haven't seen it. But then somebody brought up Heated Rivalry, and everyone was like, "Let's watch that," because multiple people in our group hadn't seen it, and so we ended up watching that, and then I had to finally kick everyone out because I was like, "Hey, guys, I need to go to bed. I'm trying to keep my sleep routine consistent," and they're like, "No, we can't leave yet," and I'm like, "Okay."
Fun fact, between leaving your house, so I got
Uh-huh.
home at like 11-ish. But then I called my brother on the way home and I talked to him and his girlfriend for 2 hours maybe.
My God.
I know, we talked for a long time and then watched the final 2 episodes of Heated Rivalry. And then Boat Guy called me with 11 minutes left in the final episode.
Decline.
God damn it. But with that and daylight savings, I was up until
Oh.
4 in the morning.
Meredith.
I know. Like,
Shame.
I wasn't
Shame.
tired. Like, it wasn't like I'm struggling. Time went by super fast. And, so I knew Boat Guy was going to be out late that night, but he had texted me at like 1:55 or something like that, being like, "Hey, I'm headed home." And I went back to watching the show. And then I felt like maybe 5 minutes had passed, something along those lines. And I looked back at my phone and it said 3:08. And I was like, did I just time travel? Like, no fucking way. And I went back and I looked when I received his message and it was like 1:54 or whatever.
No.
And I was like, how did over an hour go by? I thought I was losing my mind.
Yeah, it
And
was
then
daylight
it
savings.
finally clicked that it was fucking daylight savings. But
That's so funny.
it's like, is this the Twilight Zone? Am I drunk?
What's
Like,
happening?
I didn't even have any alcohol, anything at your house. I was like, I am stone cold sober. I don't know what's happening. So yeah. But then he called me and then finally I was like, I have to go. I have yoga in the morning and it is 4 fucking o'clock. Good times.
Damn. That's
I know.
crazy.
I know. I'm so hip and so cool.
Crazy. Crazy girl.
You crazy girl. Hey, you know what? It counterbalances the non-exciting Friday night that I had because I had texted Boat Guy And I was like, Meredith, you're so fun and hip and cool. What are you doing on a Friday night? And then I sent pictures of me building my Lego flowers
It's cute.
and pickling vegetables. I'm so fucking cool. So in case anyone wants to know what a 36-year-old does on a Friday night, it's build Lego sunflowers.
It's cute.
And I have some pickled radishes in the fridge.
That's really
Man.
great. I don't even remember what I did on Friday night. I was probably in bed at 8 p.m. Actually, I was.
Actually, yes.
I had taken a nap at like 5 p.m. and then I got up and had some food and then I went right back to bed.
It would have felt better if I had done that. And
Crazy girl.
I am the epitome of health. Health. Fitness is my passion. Can't you tell?
Okay. You're making some of our viewers uncomfortable.
They can't see me. Most of them can't.
There's a few people that watch us on YouTube.
Well, if I'm making you uncomfortable, I apologize and I won't do it again. Speaking of making people uncomfortable, you know what's funny?
Making people uncomfortable?
To some people. Not to me. Speaking of being positive and getting out of a funk,
Oh, okay.
my positive thing for this episode can be Heated Rivalry. You guys go watch that.
It was good.
It really was. I cried.
You did?
Yes. It was so sweet. I don't want to give any.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for the bottom to fall out in that show. That was probably not the best choice of words.
That was a poor choice of words. Anyways,
Okay.
no, it was so sweet. Now I just love them so much and want them to be just so happy and get everything they want in life, even though they're not real.
They're not real people.
They're not real people. This is why I don't watch TV.
Now you're really emotionally invested.
I am, and now it's over. Okay, sorry.
You can watch it again and again and again.
I know, like some of our friends. How many times did she say she's watched it now? 4?
I don't know, but she did have to get a new vibrator.
That should give everyone an indication of what the dating scene is like, A, where we live, and B, in our age range. It's fucking tough out there, folks.
Yeah. Well, thanks for bringing the mood down.
You're welcome.
But I think
what else am I good for? No. You think what?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
I have a few other points on my list. I'm just gonna throw them in there.
Okay.
Cleaning your space, making sure that like you're making your bed and you're like
Huge difference. Making your bed takes 5 seconds and it makes the whole room look clean.
Move your body and make sure that you get outside. So not just like
get
go
that
outside.
vitamin D.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And then the last thing I said was not to should yourself. We've talked about this. I will beat that horse until it is dead. Ooh, actually, that's But like,
no, go back to beating the dead horse.
Yeah,
sounds. Less violent.
Yeah. But it's like, how many times have you should yourself?
All day, every day.
Many a times. So that was it. That's all I've got for you.
Okay.
I feel like I am out of my funk almost and doing the YMCA.
I'm just trying to match whatever it is that you're doing. So,
and that's all I have for you.
Okay. Well, I think you're right. I think that this is a good reminder that
Mildly thriving is thriving enough. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, Meredith.
All right.
I'll see you at the next episode.
Okay.
Whenever I say that, it makes me think of Dr. Dre.
That's what I was thinking of. Millennials.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're so crazy.
We're so cool.
We're so crazy. Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.